I made over $10,000 doing UGC last month, but here's what's crazy. The majority of that just came from 3 retainer clients. While other creators are burning out by chasing one-off deals, I've cracked the code on retainer clients that pay me every single month like clockwork. But for one-off deals, they still make up a crucial part of my strategy, and I'm about to show you exactly when to choose each one, the real pros and cons that nobody talks about, and how to structure both to maximize your income. Now, most UGC creators get this completely wrong. They either chase every single one-off deal and burn out, or they only want retainers and miss out on high-paying opportunities. I've personally done both. I've had months where I made 6 to 7K just from one-off deals, and months where retainers carried me through slow periods. Now, for the creators making real money, they understand exactly when to use each strategy. So let me start with one-off deals. This is where most of you guys will begin. With one-off deals, you typically get higher rates per video. I charge anywhere from $100 to $500 for one-off deals versus anywhere from $25 to $100 for retainer videos. There's also no long-term commitment, and this is perfect when you're building out your portfolio. You want to get your first bit of credibility, and that's where one-off deals could really play a big part in building your first amount of credibility. And also, one-off deals just typically keep you sharp because there's a lot of variety. There's so many different brands, so many different styles. It just prevents creative burnout. And they also act like cash flow boosts. When you need money fast, one-offs pay immediately. But here's what nobody tells you about the cons. It's a constant hustle. You're always prospecting, you're always selling, you're always pitching. It's also an inconsistent income. 6, 7K one month, and then only $500 the next month. There's higher stress. Every month, you literally start from zero. And there's more admin work. So many new contracts, tons of more onboarding, just so many moving parts that you always have to keep track of. What I did was I tracked my time for a month doing only one-offs. 60% of my time was spent on business development, not creating content, and that's just not sustainable. Now on to retainers. This is where the real money lives, but you need to do it right. With retainer deals, there's an actual predictable income. I don't have to worry about how much I'm making a month. I already have a clear idea, which allows me to plan for budgeting, how much I need to invest, how much I need to save, and it also helps you build deeper relationships. When clients work with you longer, they trust you more, which often in turn, they're willing to give you more creative freedom. And another huge thing is that the rates get better over time. My longest retainer client pays me 100% more than when we started. I literally went from $25 a video to $50 a video. And overall, there's just a lot less selling. Once you're in the retainer deal, all you need to do is focus on delivery, not prospecting. For this company called StudyFetch, I make UGC videos promoting their study tool website. I make $3,000 a month for 60 videos at the rate of $50 per video. They also do have a bonus structure of $1 CPM, meaning I get an extra dollar for every 1,000 views. For CodeDex, I make $1,000 a month for only 8 videos, and they pay me at a rate of $125 per video with a $1 CPM as well. That's at least $4,000 guaranteed every single month before I even think about one-off deals. But with everything, retainers do still have their downsides. Of course, there are lower rates per video. You can interpret that as you're trading your rate for consistency. Sometimes there can be creative constraints, especially the first month. Brands want you following their specific guidelines to see how well you can perform. And lastly, these retainer deals are harder to replace. Losing a retainer client just hurts way more because it feels like you're lacking security. And the biggest mistake I see, creators who accept terrible rates just for the security. For one of my first retainer deals, I had a client paying me $20 per video for 30 videos monthly. $600 at first felt safe, but I was working for way less than I was actually worth. So now let me tell you more about my experience working with my first retainer deal, JotBot AI. This was in August of 2024, and I was super excited securing my first retainer deal. Again, $20 for 30 videos a month. I thought I would make it with this. Then the client asked me for a few quick social posts on top of the videos, then just a simple testimonial style video. Then, could you shoot in your car for authenticity? By month 3, I was delivering around 60 pieces of content for that same $600 a month. At that point, I was making around $10 per video, working twice as hard, and I felt trapped because I needed that monthly payment. And that's when I learned the most important lesson. Retainers without boundaries are worse than one-off deals. So here's how I fixed it. I created crystal clear scope documents. I built revision limits to each contract. I added rates for additional work they would give to me. And I actually learned to say no confidently. Now my retainer contracts are bulletproof. Any additional requests? That's an additional $40 per extra video, paid upfront. front. Now here's my exact strategy that consistently hits 10K months. 70% retainers, 30% one-off deals. This is the retainer foundation. You want to have around 2 to 4 solid retainer clients, providing 5 to 7K monthly base. These will handle my fixed expenses and give me security, and also I can be selective with additional opportunities. And for one-off deals, you only want to select premium opportunities for extra income. You could also use this as a testing ground for potential retainer clients. And overall, these are just higher rate projects that I can't get from retainers. And now here's actually how to turn one-off deals into retainer clients. After delivering killer work for one-off deals, I send them this exact message. Hey there, I loved working on this project and I noticed you post UGC content pretty regularly. Would you be interested in discussing a monthly package? I could prioritize your content and offer a 50% discount for consistent monthly work. I would say around 30 to 40% of my one-off clients convert to retainers with this exact approach. Now this is exactly how you're going to price your one-off and retainer deals depending on your experience level. For one-off pricing, if you're a beginner, $50 to $100 per video, intermediate, $100 to $250 per video, and expert, $250 to $500 per video. Now here's the pricing for retainer deals. It's around a 50 to 60% discount from one-off deals. For beginners, $20 to $35 per video, intermediate, $35 to $75 per video, and expert, $75 to $150 per video. Now you have to get this. One-off deals pay premium for immediacy and flexibility. Retainers get volume discounts for commitment and predictability. This is the retainer conversion process. Number 1, deliver exceptional one-off work. Number 2, identify their ongoing content needs. Number 3, always offer 3 packages. They're always likely to pick the middle one. And number 4, include performance bonuses to increase rates over time. And with these deals, you always want to look out for red flags. For one-off deals, if they say this could lead to more work without adding any specifics, red flag. Also, when they give extremely tight deadlines for low pay, another red flag. If they're asking for spec work or test videos, that's another big red flag, especially for one-off deals. And if they ask for multiple revision rates, which they have included in the base rate, huge red flag. And now these are the red flags for retainer deals. There's vague scope work like various content needs, that's a red flag. They don't have a minimum commitment period, that's another red flag. And when there's clients who want to start small and see where it goes with absolutely terrible rates, huge red flag. And I've had to learn this the hard way. Bad clients typically don't become good clients over time. They become worse. And now with everything being said, here's your exact action plan. Months 1 and 2, focus on portfolio building, charge fair rates, not cheap ones, track which types of content performs the best, and perfect your delivery process. Months 3 and 4, identify your best one-off clients, propose retainer packages to top performers, start saying no to low-paying one-off deals, and focus on 2 to 4 solid retainer relationships. Now month 5 and above, maintain a 70% retainer / 30% one-off split, increase retainer rates every 2 to 3 months, use one-offs for premium opportunities only, and build your waitlist for retainer spots. The creators making real money aren't choosing between retainers and one-off deals. They're strategically using both to build a long-term sustainable and profitable business. Most of you will start with one-off deals, and that's perfect. But your goal should be building that retainer foundation that pays you whether you're working or not. So if you're serious about building a UGC business that actually pays your bills, here's what you need to do next. Subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram, where I'm dropping everything I know about my exact client acquisition process. And join my Discord community where we share client leads, rate benchmarks, and contract templates that actually work. But I want to be completely transparent about something. While everything I share on YouTube gives you the foundation for UGC success, some people want to accelerate their results with personal guidance and guaranteed opportunities. And that's why I created the Vogue Creations Mentorship. The mentorship includes everything you need to succeed, plus a personal one-on-one onboarding call where we create your custom strategy, 3 guaranteed brand deals within your first 90 days, also a brand deal opportunities channel at your fingertips to pick up additional deals along the way, weekly group coaching calls for faster problem solving and direct feedback, direct access to me for personal guidance when you get stuck. You also get priority support in the community for immediate help, and you also get in-depth course modules with supporting videos to teach you how to go from beginner to making 2 to 5K monthly within just 90 days. And we can guarantee these results because there's a proven system refined through hundreds of successful students. There's personal attention, literally one-on-one guidance that eliminates mistakes. We have a brand network. You're getting direct access to vetted paying opportunities. We have a whole accountability structure as well. You're getting weekly check-ins to ensure consistent progress, and just overall unlimited support. We work with you until you achieve achieve these results, even after the 90 days. The mentorship is a one-time investment, and here's what makes it risk-free. Again, I personally guarantee you'll land at least 3 paying clients within 90 days. And if you don't, I'll work with you until you do. Most students not only hit the 3 client minimum, but they exceed it significantly because of the personalized guidance and guaranteed opportunities. So if you're ready to transform your financial situation and build a real UGC business, click the link in the description below. All you have to do is fill out a brief application so I can understand your goals, and we'll schedule your one-on-one strategy call immediately. From then on, you can start your guaranteed path to UGC success. The only thing I ask is that you're serious about implementation. Don't apply if you're just looking for more information to consume. Apply if you're actually ready to build something real. The question is, are you ready to stop watching and start building? I'll see you in the mentorship.